All right, so it's about 8 o'clock and I just pulled this out of the fridge. This is something that I meal prepped a few days ago, and it's called like French toast casserole with cinnamon raisin bread and egg whites, and I can do a whole recipe meal prep with me video on this one, but it's so delicious. So I'm just gonna pop that in the microwave. Let me show you kind of what it looks like. It's pretty thick and dense, and it's really filling, and it has a ton of protein. So I'll pop that in the microwave. I was up pretty early this morning, so I've already been drinking my cold brew coffee, which I need to film a video on how I make the best cold brew ever and the flavors that I use, the chai tea latte flavor. It's so good. I'll definitely have to do that soon. I usually like to wait a few hours after I wake up before I start eating for the day, so it is kind of like intermittent fasting, but I'm not very strict about it at all. Got my breakfast, my French toast casserole, and I'm gonna be enjoying that probably with a little bit more coffee. And I will go ahead and link these plastic reusable meal prep containers. These are from Target. They're by the Up and Up brand. They come in a lot of different sizes. I have some that have like divided like segments, and they come with the blue lid that you guys saw, and they're really great quality. I mean, they're reusable and super affordable. I want to say you get like a 3 or 5 pack for $2, like $2.24, something crazy like that, and they've held up really well. If you've watched my last meal prep video, or was it meal prep video or what I eat in my last meal prep video, you'll see that I am starting to slowly purchase glass meal prep containers, but I can't buy all glass at once because it's just too expensive. So I'm slowly getting more of those, and I love the glass ones, but if you're on a budget, these work just great. So I'll definitely link those below, so check those out. I just got done working out and doing my physical therapy, and now I'm gonna have something to eat. It's about 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna have one of my meal preps that I'll show you here. This is my smoked or grilled paprika and garlic chicken with white rice, 4 ounces of each, and then zucchini spirals. I have a whole video on meal prep with me, so you can check that out to see exactly how I made this. And then I did put a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter, and a little bit of salt, pink Himalayan sea salt on the zucchini. And I will be having it, enjoying it with, what was that on my thumb? With a Diet Pepsi. So that will be my kind of early lunch. Welcome to my Built Bar drawer. Yes, I do have one. I'm gonna have a mint, that's gonna focus, a mint brownie Built Bar. So delicious, 110 calories. There's the focus. So 110 calories, 15 grams of protein. Sometimes I just want a little bit of chocolate, like a little dessert after I eat. So I'm gonna have that, and this is the older version. I know they just launched their new improved formula, their new bars. So I'm obviously still using up my old bars because I purchased a lot when they had their last sale. They had a sale of like 50% off all of their old packaging because they're rolling out their new inventory. So I did order some of the new bars, so I will be testing those out and kind of comparing them. My house is so messy in the background. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. Kind of starting to pack up a little bit because we will be moving in a couple months, but that's really no excuse. My house is just messy. But anyway, I will be testing out the new Built Bars and letting you guys know what I think about them. I did purchase them myself. I am an affiliate, but I didn't get my samples for the new products, so I did purchase them all by myself. Not that that should matter, but some people, it does to some people. But I do have an affiliate code with them, so I will leave that down below. It can give you 10% off. It's just BeautyBuzzHub. Pulling up my FitnessPal, I just wanted to tell you the calories. So the calories for my second meal are 413 with the meal prep meal plus the Built Bar, and then the raisin bread or toasted, what did I call it? French toast casserole. You can call it whatever you want. That I had for breakfast was 260 calories. So I'm right on track. I'm gonna shoot for about 1,600 calories today. That's actually what I have as like my max goal. So anything around that is what I'm shooting for. And that's actually been working really well for me. I actually lost like 3.4 pounds last week by trying to shoot for 1600 calories. So it's a slightly decent deficit for me to be in, but I really needed the scale to show some progress fast to keep me motivated. So I did cut my calories down to about 1600. All right, you guys, so I was lucky enough to be able to take a nap. So I just woke up from about 45 minutes of being able to lay down while my daughter was sleeping. So yay. Now I did wake up from my nap and I was feeling really hungry, and I'm still kind of hungry. So what I did was I chugged a bunch of water, about 32 ounces of water I drank, and that's helping calm or tame my hunger a little bit. And another trick I like to do before I actually go ahead and eat something is to have a little something sweet in a beverage form. Although I just took a little nap, I'm pretty sleepy. I need a little pick-me-up, so I'm gonna have a pre-workout. I don't really feel like drinking coffee right now, so usually in the afternoon when I need a little caffeine boost and I don't feel like drinking coffee, I'll usually go for like unsweetened iced tea with a little bit of like equal sweetener, or I will do a pre-workout. So I'm gonna share with you my favorite pre-workout, my favorite flavor mix that I concocted all by myself. So let's take a look and see that. Here is my secret weapon for when I have some afternoon hunger. I need a little pick-me-up, a little caffeine to kind of tame my appetite and give me just something sweet to sip on. So ice with water up to the top in there. And I'm gonna go with grape and cotton candy today. So I mix 1 scoop and 1 scoop. Each scoop has 50 milligrams of caffeine, so you can customize if you need more or less caffeine. But honestly, this flavor tastes like grape cotton candy, because that's what it is. This is the Concord grape. It's delicious. The watermelon is delicious, but it's Amino Energy by Optimum Nutrition. You can get it a lot of different places, and my husband and I just love this stuff. So cotton candy, 1 scoop of grape, Concord grape. Hopefully I can get it in there without spilling it. I really need to invest in a better tripod because I don't really have a good one anymore. So then I will shake it up. It's seriously delicious. Just delicious. So I'm gonna drink this, and the water volume will help fill up my stomach, and the caffeine and a little bit of the caffeine will kind of curb my appetite a little bit until it is a decent time to eat, because I can't be eating every hour or so. That's something that got me into trouble, was just eating as far as like putting on weight. That's what got me into trouble, was eating whenever I felt like the slightest bit of hunger. And when you are on a weight loss, when you are losing weight and you're in a calorie deficit, you're gonna be a little bit hungry. So you just gotta find tips and tricks that kind of work to help get you through. Just wanted to show you guys my water jug because it's pretty handy. This is 1 gallon. I'll link it below. It's Bottled Joy, and it's pretty large and in charge. And honestly, like when it's filled up to the top, it's kind of like heavy to drink out of. You have to be careful. So it's not like, I recommend it because it's good quality and you definitely can see how much water you're drinking for the day. So I obviously have more to go, but I drink water at the sink as well. I drink like cups full of water. I have a cup at my bathroom sink and my kitchen sink. So not only have I drinking like half a gallon, I'm drinking more than that, basically is what I'm trying to say. But if you do have a hard time drinking water, get something like this where you can keep track and you can visually see like, oh hey, I better start drinking more water. I've only drinking half of my water for the day. So got this one off Amazon. There's a ton of them out there. This one does not have a straw, which is kind of I wish it had a straw. I just checked out my FitnessPal for the day and I realized that I'm pretty low on calories. So I am gonna go ahead and have another Built Bar. I'm gonna have the coconut chocolate cream, looks like that. And since I will be intermittent fasting, I'm only gonna be eating for another 2.5 hours for the whole day. So I figured I better get my calories in. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. If you've watched any of my what I eat in a day to lose weight videos in the past, then you'll know that I eat more than 1 Built Bar a day usually. Sometimes I have like 2 or 3, and I do that because they honestly and truly keep me on track. They have amazing protein. The calories are so good, like they're so low for what you get. It's coated in real chocolate. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I haven't tried the new Built Bars, but I've heard that they're even better than the ones that I'm eating, the older version. So I can only imagine how good they are. So you just have to find things that work for you, things that you can look forward to. I look forward to having a Built Bar. It's like eating dessert, although you're eating a protein bar basically that tastes like a candy bar, but you're still staying within your calories. You're on track. You just have to find what works for you with your weight loss journey. And like I said, for me, eating a couple, 2, maybe 3 Built Bars a day really helps keep me on track. I have an amazing, not an amazing, but I have a severe sweet tooth, and it just keeps me on track. And the protein in there is so satisfying, and it just helps me eat less. That's just the bottom line. As with anything in life, you just have to find what works best for you. I do want to chat a little bit about intermittent fasting, and I can do a whole dedicated video on my experience with it. But when I am in weight loss mode, I do like to practice intermittent fasting. So for me, my eating window is from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. is what I shoot for every day. And you know, I'm not extremely serious about it. There's some days where I'm eating before, if I'm just like starving and I want to eat before 8 a.m. or if I'm like really hungry in the evening and I want to have a little something after 4 p.m. I do it. But your body, at least my body, really does get adjusted to that schedule, and so it knows not to get super hungry, but like outside of that window. It's actually crazy. It takes a little bit. It takes about a good week for your body to get adjusted to that eating schedule. I'm very lenient with what I think intermittent fasting is and the rules and all that stuff. Basically, I'm just trying not to eat calories outside of my window, my eating window. So before 8 a.m., I'll always have coffee. Like when I wake up, coffee is 0 calories. I will have my chai tea latte flavoring, which is sugar-free and 0 calories. It is sweetened with Splenda. That's about all I have outside of like before 8 a.m. before I actually start eating. You know, some days I don't even eat till like 9 or 10. It just depends. And most importantly is I don't think intermittent fasting burns extra fat. Like I really don't buy into that. It's all because you're eliminating times when you would generally be eating. So most people, or not most people, but some people, I know for me, I like to snack at night. But if I tell myself I'm done eating at 4 p.m., guess what? If I have the hard mindset or the strict disciplined mindset saying that I'm not going to eat after 4 p.m., then I'm not going to do it. And so I'm cutting out all those extra calories essentially just because I'm not going to be snacking and trying to go to the pantry and figure out what I'm going to snack on and stuff. I know that I'm going to be done eating at 4, so I plan my day accordingly. And with that being said, I generally eat better, like more healthier foods, because they're more planned out. I know when I'm going to be eating and I know when I'm not going to be eating. And for me, that's why it's been effective. All right, so it's right about 4 o'clock. I'm going to have my last meal of the day. This is a meal prep that I made, and I will be filming a video of exactly how to do this meal prep, how to do this recipe. But basically it's sweet potatoes, 5 ounces, and then under there is a salmon patty. Ooh, smoking up the lens. A salmon patty that I made, or a salmon cake. Actually, that's what it's called. So it looks like that. So delicious. And then on this side, I have mushrooms. And underneath there, I just have some green beans that I made in the air fryer, so they're a little bit crispy. So that's what it looks like, smoking up the screen. And if I look any different, it's because I had to remove my eyelashes, my eyelash extensions. So I'm feeling a little bit bald and my eyes are a little red because I was just kind of working to break up the glue on those. So that's why I look totally different than I did before. But anyway, after that for dessert, I'm just gonna have a Kind bar, caramel, almond, and sea salt. looks like that, and that will complete my day's worth of eating, what I eat in a day to lose weight. So that brings my daily calories to 1401, so right around 1400, which is right on target, right in my calorie deficit, so I can continue losing weight. And I just wanted to show you guys a day's worth of eating where everything is meal prepped and ready to go, and how easy it is to stay on track when you take some time a few days ahead of time to prep everything. You have it all ready to go. There's no reason to get off track. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have the recipes listed below for the breakfast item, the casserole, the French toast casserole, and then the salmon patties as well. And stay tuned for meal prep videos. I will be doing those in a meal prep video. So thanks again, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.